I'm Caryn Sullivan. I am here with Shelly from, and she's my new friend who I met here in North Carolina at a business meeting. And we had what my friend Mary Tracy O'Keefe writes about in her book called Meant to Be Moments. When at a social function the other night, we started talking and discovered that we have a shared passion for helping people to live their best lives. And I was fascinated to hear about a project that you have co-founded with one of your business partners, and I would love for you to share what that's all about.
Well, it's called Iron Butterflies Project, and it's a multifaceted project. And the biggest piece of it is we're creating a website where we will house stories of people who have gone through challenges in their life and who are thriving and surviving. And so we are learning from each other and we're flying forward together. So we're looking at the chrysalis process of how people grow and mature and learn from things that happen to them. But the emphasis is on inspiring other people, because what we're finding through the stories of our Iron Butterflies is that people want to share their story if they think it will help somebody else.
Right.
And then the unintended consequence is that in writing their story to help other people, it also clears up some of the things that they've been struggling with in their whole life and maybe helps them have some closure on that as well.
It helps them to unburden themselves
Yes.
from things that they've been carrying around. So I'm intrigued by the terminology iron butterflies. Can you tell us how that came about? What's the genesis of the iron butterflies?
The term Iron Butterflies for me came from when I was in high school, and it was my handle. We used to have handles way before usernames when people had CB radios, and somebody said, "I'm with the Iron Butterfly," as he was going down the road to his good buddy, and he said, "You're an Iron Butterfly." And so we talked about what that meant. Somebody who had experienced some early loss. I lost my mother when I was 14, and so it sort of shifts and changes your whole trajectory of your entire life.
Right.
And I don't know how I got through it. I mean, I'm still getting through it one day at a time. But so for us in the Iron Butterflies Project, my project partner's name is Kathy Strain, and she is a journalist, and so she also is a writing tutor. And so we defined the term as basically somebody who's gone through something difficult and they have shown some kind of strength and they're able to get through and they're able to share their stories with other people.
Okay.
And so it is inspirational when you see how people go through what they do and how they come out as a beautiful butterfly. Mm-hmm.
So where will people find the iron butterflies stories, and how can they connect?
Well, we're creating a website, and it'll be through ironbutterflies.com. And we also have our Gmail account, which is ironbutterflies@gmail.com. And we also have a private Facebook page. So if somebody wants to go to Iron Butterflies Project on Facebook, they can be linked to our private Facebook page. And we also have Iron Butterflies Project on Instagram.
Okay.
And we will grow as our project grows. We have a lot of interest in things going into the future. We will get into other social media as we develop our project.
Okay. So how are you differentiating what you're doing on Facebook from Instagram?
Well, Instagram is just a photograph usually.
Okay.
You have a photograph that is inspirational, or maybe a book. I posted your book because I thought it was very powerful and wrote a little blurb about that, and I linked it back to all of our readers on Instagram. The private Facebook page is an interactive medium, and we are very cautious about what people post and who is on our site. We want to protect the integrity of the site, and we also want to protect the anonymity and the presence and the preciousness of the vulnerability of the people who are on our private Facebook page. And so people are posting some very beautiful quotes. We are doing a project where we're trying to find motivational and inspirational music, and so people are posting their music. I had a dear friend who created a beautiful artistic butterfly for us, and so we are combining several media. I mean, we've got art, we've got music, we've got somebody writing a song for us, and all of that will be administered through our website when it's developed in August. Probably will launch in August or September, and then we'll also send links to Instagram and to our private Facebook page. And we also are creating a listserv, so if people want to email us and they want to receive information when our newsletter goes out to link people back to either the private Facebook page or to the website, we can do that as well.
Okay. So are you looking for stories?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. What we're finding is that almost every iron butterfly knows another iron butterfly. And so if people want to share their stories, they can email us. They're about 600 words, and we will talk to the person about that. If they want to share their story but they don't want to write it, we have writers who are willing to do that, so we can interview people and we can share their story and make sure we capture their voice. So obviously they would pre-approve the story, and then we would go from there. So yeah.
So there are a lot of kindred spirits out there, just like you and I have become kindred spirits.
Yes, we have.
Recognize each other as that. Well, thank you for explaining this.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited to be a part of this. I think it
Thank you,
meshes
Caryn.
beautifully with the work that I'm doing on gifts, gratitude, and gumption, and I am very excited that you are now part of our blog.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.